What's going on, boys? It's Daily Tactics here, and today we are back in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 with a Roman Legionnaire fortress here. They're going to be defending this fortress versus barbarians. 3 million barbarians to be exact, and there aren't any official barbarians in the game, so I decided to use Persians instead, since they're sort of like a melee unit with a shield, so kind of like a Gaul or something like that. I don't know. This is Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. You gotta leave something up to imagination every once in a while. Either way, there are 25,000 Romans inside of the fortress here. However, these are elite Roman generals that are going to be defending, the best of the best, as well as archers, and they've also got 300 catapults inside this fortress as well, ready to defend, so it's going to be pretty insane. If you guys enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. We just hit 500k, baby! We're on our way to a milli. That's insane. Thank you guys so much. And comment down below if you want me to do more battles like this in the future. Either way, let's get it going! What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, pressing start right now, and the barbarians should be charging, and yes, they are indeed. We already have a ton of archer fire going out, a ton of catapult fire going out as these barbarians charge the Roman shield wall fortress defense here, and they begin to clash with them. I mean, this fortress is going to be completely surrounded in the next few minutes, if not already, basically. Yeah, that's pretty freaking insane how many enemies are coming up in here. Now, my hope for this battle is that the Roman shield wall can basically hold off these barbarian attackers for long enough that the catapult can really dish out some serious damage to them. That catapult, you know, can do like 10 to 15 kills every single shot. You know, space that out over the next hour, and we're looking at just hundreds of thousands of dead barbarians. On top of that, of course, we're going to need these Roman soldiers to do very, very well in this battle as well. Each of these guys should be capable of, like, you know, 10 to 20 of these barbarian kills themselves per soldier. So really, the Romans are very, very powerful. All in all, during this battle, it's just a matter of them holding out for long enough and hoping to goodness gracious that these barbarians don't have enough weight behind their 3 million soldiers that they're going to be able to basically capitulate the Romans within the first few moments here. That's the hope. We're resting on a hope and a prayer here that these Roman soldiers can manage to defend outright against these barbarians. I think this is going to make for some pretty awesome time lapses, to be completely honest. I think that'll be pretty sick, especially at these different choke points. And that's another thing, is these choke points, if enough of these barbarians end up dying so that the body piles reach above the fortress walls might just not matter at all during this video. That is actually a real fear of mine, is that the body piles are going to get so high that we no longer have such things as Roman walls, and it's just going to turn into one crazy cluster. I don't know if that is going to happen, but if it does, it's going to be a major problem for the Romans on the interior. We do have some Roman shield walls on the exterior here that have been holding out during this time. They're doing pretty decent. You know, they are losing their soldiers. They're dying out. They're a dying breed, if you will. However, at the very least, they're managing to get some kills before the actual interior becomes the place of the reckoning. Here we have a pretty sick choke point defense here. We got arrows flying through, we got catapult shots flying through, and of course we have those Roman soldiers holding tight at the entrance point right there. That's pretty insane. Imagine being like one of the soldiers back here and just like seeing 3 million soldiers ahead of you, and you know, your comrades that are like 10 feet in front of you are going through the fight of their lives, and you just know, you know, in 20 minutes time, that's probably going to be you. That is a pretty horrific and terrifying thought, to be completely honest. That sounds pretty horrendous to me. I don't like the idea of that. I also love how the Romans have shield walls defending catapults on top of buildings. It's just kind of silly. Just a little silly. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I think we should go ahead and check in on the stats here. And we are looking at 71,000 dead barbarians and 360 dead Roman soldiers. Okay, alright. That is a ratio that I am okay with as of right now. Yeah, that is looking pretty decent. That is not too shabby for these Romans holding this fortress. Okay, we can work with that. We can certainly work with that. If that's the rate that the Romans are getting kills, we can certainly do something with that. Why don't we go ahead and run our first time lapse? I'm thinking of this front door right here, and watching these Romans, get flooded with these barbarians over time here. And then we'll also do some pretty cool, just bird's eye view time lapses of the entire fort later on as well. But I think a closer look at this fort getting raided will be pretty cool for the start here. So let's go ahead and run that. Alright, boys, that was about 20 minutes, and the freaking dudes didn't get very far, bro. They are up to the ramparts here, which is kind of crazy. Look at that, and they are going to be screwed over to these guys over here, which should be kind of cool to see. But yeah, they have not made it especially far into this fortress, which is kind of crazy. I thought they'd make it a lot farther, but apparently not. And look at this. Yeah, we are getting that sort of no walls situation over here, which is crazy. So now these barbarians are able to just surge over the walls that are basically buried under bodies now and attack on all sides over here at the very least, which is kind of nuts, dude. It's sort of happening over here too a little bit. It's getting there. It's getting there. So they are surging in various different areas. Right now we are looking at almost 600,000 dead barbarians though, which is quite a number. That's a lot of dead barbarians and only 1,700 dead Roman soldiers. So there's still 23,000 alive Roman soldiers, not dead, alive. Which means that so far, I mean, they are beating the odds of this battle and managing to hold out for long enough to make a run at, complete and utter survival here, which is fantastic for the Romans, not great for the barbarians. Of course, now these guys are definitely very weakened, the Romans. And the barbarians are surging forward in these different spots now, and they're going to be getting at these catapults too. So we could see the Roman kills go down dramatically in the coming moments if they're not careful. So that could definitely be a problem going forward. We'll just have to wait and see, of course. But the Romans aren't out of the woods yet. They're doing great thus far. But of course, there's still a lot of risk in this battle. And if they lose their key pieces like all of those catapults, then they might just be screwed for the rest of this video. So we'll just have to wait and see and find out what happens. Let's go ahead and do that bird's eye view. I'm thinking like right about here would be a great viewpoint to see all of the moving parts over here. So let's go ahead and cue that and watch the barbarians swarm in from different levels of this city. I think it'll be pretty cool. Let's run it. Okay, massive cuts inward from these barbarians here. Massive. Look at this. They are moving and grooving their way in. Whew, just flooding the whole fortress here. That is absolutely insane, bro. Absolutely bonkers. The archers still trying. A lot of the arrows are dinging off of the shields and then rebounding back into them, which is causing some damage to the archers themselves, as we could see right there. That's not fantastic, but it is what it is. Catapults still being absolute alpha chads of the game right now. We do have 1.16 million dead barbarians. So they are over 1/3 dead, and we still have 21,000 Romans left alive, and 3,500 have died, but they've started to die faster and faster here, if you couldn't tell. So that is definitely a major worry here of this total battlefield, just that they're dying faster. It brings a little bit more concern into the mix, you know what I'm saying? I think they could still potentially lose. They've still got about 2 million that they've got to go up against. That's a lot of guacamole, so it's worrisome. It is worrisome for sure. Why don't we go ahead and run another time lapse here of this angle? I think it'll be pretty cool. Well, let's do it. Ooh, baby, it looks like these Romans are going to end up winning this one. There's about 100,000 of the... Oh, God. The TV just started playing. Oh, my God. All right, there we go. Professionalism Daily, you just hit 500,000 subscribers. Like, get it together here a little bit. Yeah, we have about 100,000 barbarians still alive, but 14,200 Romans still alive. The Romans managing to clutch this up for sure. For sure. Of course, I mean, look at the fortress, though. This thing has delved into ruins. Like, that's insane, the bodies piling up here. Absolutely crazy. Why don't we go ahead and get one last big old time lapse here for the last few invaders who are dying very quickly here. And we are down to the last 3,000 barbarians attacking some of these Romans up here. Romans ended up having about 11,000 losses, which is nothing to scoff at, but I mean, this fort held out so well. I'm really impressed. This was really fun. Pretty stoked about this battle. I think this is one of my favorite defense battles we've had in a long time on the channel. So pretty cool to see. The beauty of Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2, baby. I love this game. Either way, guys, I think that is going to just about do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. Apparently, there's 1,200 soldiers left somewhere. They're probably like stuck in the mountains or something like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe. We're on our road to 600K now. Woo! And comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.